gosh, for the wind. Look at that. Whew. Yeah. Awesome. It's no snow anymore. It rained. So that's my carrot boxes. There's 2 of them. They're going to have to be raised up a little bit. So maybe, I don't know. Yeah, raised up a bit. And they'll go in the cage. They'll go in the cage over there. It's raining. My phone's getting wet. I'm on my phone because I just came out to drop the carrot boxes back here. So I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, apparently we're awake after the deep frost. The moles are back. There's 2 there, 1 there, 1 there. But we have bulb action, so that's good. It's the, what is it today, the 20th? 20th. We had somebody, there's a problem about owning property. We had somebody snooping around, caught them on cameras in the shed, but the cameras didn't catch them enough to send them to the police, so just have to batten down the hatches, don't you? I'm a very big believer in chopping off thy hand if thy is a thief, because it's my stuff. Leave it frickin' be. 1 or 2 of the beans caught some frost, but I'm not worried about them because I've got lots of others going, so. And they might come back again, so we'll just leave things as they are. But I might take this off. The apple's got buds. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Might take this off, though. Let's see. Oh, look at the beets are doing okay. Yeah. These are golden and badger flame. They probably all need a bit of a feed since they've been out here all winter, but shake this off and go put it away. Whew. Yeah, bastards. See, not always good to be an early riser. Poor little thing. It did not survive the snow, and I'm sorry about that little one. That one's not doing as well either, but there's lots coming up, lots of bulbs, and hopefully we won't get any more flippin' snow. Never say never. Yeah, that fell over, but it just fell over. It's not done anything. And we're not getting carried away. It's still winter, Gerald tells me. So, yep. This all needs flattening. It's just whatever. I haven't done anything out here. It's too cold, too wet. The sweet pea trying to come back from last year, and there's a couple of, that little green thing you see there at the end of my finger, that is a weed. I put up this fence because it looked pretty. It's a pain in the butt to climb over to get anything to weed, but look at the mole. You can see him, he runs along anything with an edge, right? They run. They love an edge to push against. Sedums are coming up. Sedum there. Those are sedums. Seedlings everywhere, but there's a nigella pod right there, so this is probably going to be full of nigella again. Nigella. My California poppies died, but everything else in here should be okay. Fingers crossed, eyes crossed, toes crossed, everything's crossed. Yeah. Looks like my little cedar trees. I don't know if you can see them in there. Let's go in and see. Looks like my little cedar trees survived the snow onslaught, but my tete-a-tetes don't look too happy, although that was my fault. I could have definitely taken the snow off them. There's 1 or 2 garlics coming up in there, but I got to take all that soil out of there because it's super sifted, and put it in the blue bins that are going to go on the table in this corner, and that's what my carrots are going to go in. Well, my king size carrots anyway. My king carrots. And that jar broke in the frozen. Bless you. Yep. Okay, what are we doing? Nothing. So pot poppers. Oops, that's the light, sorry. Let's see if I can do it this way. Fungus gnat control. What else? I used them a couple of years ago. They worked pretty good, actually. Directions. add a bio patch to 5 gallons of water. Apply by dropping the pouch. Yeah, so these are pouches, like tea bags. You drop them in the water and then you just let them absorb. But they're really good for killing lots of critters. Fungus gnats, root aphids, western flower thrips in the greenhouse. Containerized growing, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, so got those the other day, so I got to get some of those soaking in a couple of 5-gallon bottles of water. And soaking, where to put them? Sweet peas. It's soaking sweet peas time. So I have two types of sweet peas. I have, these are all from Mackenzie, so sugar and spice, ocean foam, and streamer mix. So those ones will go outside. These are for Steve's sweet pea growing every year. And then these green side up. And then these are patio mix ones, and they are smaller varieties, and they go in my hanging basket. So these all have to get soaked. These ones I don't soak them separately because I just like them all mixed up together anyway. And then I've got some sage seed outside. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is soaking these things. Anyway, have a great day. Bye. This is where I give myself a lecture. Don't water them too much. But they all seem to be doing okay. Yeah, these blush ones are really good. Yeah. Anyway, you can see all the labels. Yeah. So I won't water them for another day or two, and then we'll see if they need a drink. Cool. If you can hear that. It's raining. Yay! You can actually see ground outside. Ooh, I almost tripped over something. Just did my, ooh, that's messy, but my hands are filthy. Just did my sweet peas. These are sweet peas. I sow sweet peas like so many people every year to commemorate our friend Steve at Green Side Up. He loved his sweet peas for Anne, and he made an entire huge wall of them for her. I don't do a huge wall, but I like to make sure that he's remembered every year with my sweet peas. Have a great day. Bye. It is pouring and windy outside on a Saturday night, so we'll watch Jenny. Had a girl, Jen. Yeah, it's chucking it down. I don't know if you can see that, but it is. Trust me, it's chucking. Well, now that it's not pouring rain anymore, I am going to take the top off this and put some of those bubble poppers, whatever they're called, pot poppers, pot pickers, pot stickers in the veggie pods. See if I can't get some fungus gnats under control. You would think the -13 would kill them off, but apparently not so, as you'd notice. Anyway, bulbs are coming up. They're not happy. They're not liking the cold either. So anyway, I'll get back to doing this. I gotta use 2 hands to take the top off. So hang on. Okay, so I've put the poppers in. You got to give them some water, and then apparently the nematodes or whatever they are come out of the bag. So it says. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Carrots aren't dead. Look, not dead is good. They've been here since last year. They're not growing, but they're not dead. I've pinched out all the broad beans, and hopefully they'll bush back up again. And I've emptied and tickled this one. It's got nothing in it. So that's about it. So I'm going to give this a bit of water and see what happens. I might hang some yellow stickies in here as well. God, I'm sick of fungus gnats. Anyway, bye. Okay, so I've pruned these because they, because they were looking like mush, some of the leaves. That one died. Like literally, it was just mush from one end to the other. So I cut it down, but I left the stick there to see if it'll shoot. Because this one did. See, it's got shoots coming from the bottom. Right? And it's got another shoot. Oops, can you see that? It's got another shoot right there. So yeah, so we'll leave them there. I think that's purple sprouting broccoli, but I'm not positive. And the cabbage died. But the spinach is coming back. Right? So cleaning stuff out. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned we had a prowler in our yard. God, people piss me off. I could go back to that chop your hands off if you're a thief mentality. Anyway, they didn't seem to, knock on wood, steal anything. So anyway, so hydrangeas, yeah. So I cut a pile of hydrangeas. I forget what the names of them are because I put them in the ground and I didn't really worry about it. So I will cut them down a bit, and then you pull the buds off. See these buds, you just pop them off because that's where the roots will hopefully come from, and then I'll cut it down a little bit more, give it a bit of rooting hormone and stick them in there, and then they just stay outside. I'm not worried about them. Yeah, so I'll get that done. Yay, Bethan, we're done. There we go. And they got a 50-50 chance of living or dying. Awfully wet out here. Yuck. Anyway, covered everything back up again because we've got high winds coming tonight. Roll on spring. Yeah, the bulbs are all still happy, at least. These want taking out later, and I gotta put some more soil in and bring them up higher to the top. They're strawberries. Haven't done anything with them. Yeah, blueberries. I was gonna prune them. I'll have to look into that a bit more because I'm never sure what to prune. But they've got beautiful pink stems coming up. And this stuff's all moldy from being inside, so I brought it out here to get some rain washing. Not brainwashing, rain washing. Yeah. Anyway, bye. Everybody got some soil. Bought some new soil. It seems a little bit better. I've lowered them down to a 4-inch pot instead of the big tall 8-inch pots. And then we'll put the lights back on. The only one. There we go. What was I coming in here for? Hoppers. Hands off with their thief mentality. Anyway, they didn't seem to, knock on wood, steal anything. Why are the pots always at the bottom, huh? Idiot. Stupid woman. No. No pots there. Those are all flower seeds I gotta figure out what to do with. I don't want anything that's dirty in my house. So I've got one choice only. We have to get in there, right? Which means I'm going to knock this on the floor because I'm an idiot. Put you there for a minute. There's 4. That should do. Okay. Gerald's welding, so I'm trying not to talk. But when somebody says to you, get this plant, it's really cute. It's got beautiful blue flowers on it. Come on over here. Oh, I'll have to go around this way. And I'll show you this beautiful blue flowered plant. Look at that. Now it's gone from here all the way across the yard to where I showed you over that way. I think it's called a purple cowslip. I think it does have beautiful purple flowers on it, but trust me, it's taking over the whole frickin' yard. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's a ground rooting, like creeping Jenny. Like, you know, who's dumb enough to buy a plant that's actually called a creeping plant? Allison is. Awesome. Anyway. Oh, I need to work on this bed here. It's got a lot of dead things that need clearing out. My skimmia is coming into flower. Anyway, lunchtime. Oh my God, I chipped myself. Actually, I didn't chip myself. My potatoes did. They look really healthy. These are my undercovered potatoes. And these ones were the white organic potatoes I grew. Look at how wrinkly they look, like little old people. They look like me. These are the ones I did in a pot last year. We bought some organic potatoes. They grew really well. These ones were the small last bits and pieces. I put them in a paper bag, and they've been in a paper bag all winter, and I just took them out now. Now, I did trim off their tendrils because they were probably about 6 inches long, but that's okay. They'll be fine. So these ones will sit for another week or so, and then I will put them in some pots outside. I grow all my potatoes in pots because I don't like them in the ground. Plus the fact that they take up a huge bed. If I had a bed to put them in, maybe, but I prefer the fact that I can just, let's turn you around. I prefer the fact that I can just harvest a pot full as I need them instead of trying to, dig them up out of the ground and hope I get them all, because normally I stab them with a fork. So this way you just dump them into a wheelbarrow and you've got all your potatoes. So yeah, one bucket at a time is how we harvest them. So it is not January still. It's February 23rd today. It's Monday and it's cold and gray, but at least it stopped raining, and we have a high wind warning coming up for tonight. So what are you going to do? It's spring in Canada. The rest of the table just looks like the rest of the table. It needs sorting. I'm really adamantly gonna sure she is gonna get on my seeds, because I've just realized that almost this entire bucket is full of nasturtiums. I mean, I love nasturtiums. They're so pretty. I bought myself some new Bloody Marys. Bloody Marys are the ones that change color. They get darker as they age. Don't we all? Yeah, so I've got lots of those to do. Lots of seeds from here to sort and do. The flower seeds are never ending. Marigolds. And I'll give you an update on my parsnips next time, because I don't think they've got long enough tails to put them in the toilet rolls yet. Other than that, yeah. Not got a lot of germination on my I sowed some more chili seeds. Terrible germination on them, so I'm going to try chitting some and see if that helps any. I don't know what's going on this year. I'm cursed. Cursed. This is cursed. That is cursed. So yeah, so that's about it for today. Have a great day. Bye.